Hello everybody, this is the homework that you've got this week, and we're going to start doing a few little bits on tactics and game awareness. Today we're going to concentrate on defending. So it's important to think about defending. It's not just trying to tackle them. Sometimes you need to get in the right position to defend and defend your goal. That's ultimately what you're trying to do. You're trying to stop the other team scoring. So the further you can keep them away from your own goal, the better. So I've got my old trusty tactics board here, and I'm just going to take you through positioning when defending. So this is the position we're in at the moment. We're in the other half, just off the scene, and we're attacking. Maybe we've got a corner or something. We've got our goalkeeper up here, who's in a really good position, and our two defenders that are back here, and they're on the halfway line because we're in the other team's half. Suddenly, the ball breaks down, and we start to retreat. And what comes up? They've got three attackers coming forward, and one of them's got the ball. Let's just say it's this one here for now. Now, if we go and attack that person over there, that's fine. We might be able to get the ball off them and try and tackle them. But they've got an easy pass over here. I'm going to use my pen as well, which means not only have they got the ball and this person's out, it means that they're through in on goal. Whoever's in the goal here has probably gone back on their line. So rather than do that, when we're in a position like this where we're outnumbered and they've got three, it could be 2 against 1, it could be 3 against 2, like in this scenario. What I want us to think about, we're nice and wide here. What I want to think about when defending is really we defend in kind of this V shape here, leading towards our own goal. So these parts over here, we're not so worried about defending them because we're trying to defend our own goal here. We want to stop them scoring. So if this player here had the ball, if we just carried on back and stayed in this no-go area over here, then this player would just come through and they're through on goal. This player's marking this player over here. This player comes through and just marking the goal. They could then pass over to them over here and they're through and on goal. We might save it, we might not. We'll see how it goes. Let's think of it slightly differently. So if we're still in this position and they've just turned over the ball and it's still this player's got the ball, if we follow this shape here, this V shape, if we come back towards our own goal, it buys us time because this player's coming forward, they're getting closer to our goal, but the closer they get to the goal, the more we narrow in on those players. Yes, these players over here might start coming in this direction, and this player here might start coming in this direction, but that's fine. They're not really going to score from over here. The real danger is this area here, this zone, and that's why I've drawn these V shapes here. This is the danger zone. This is where it's going to be more easy to score from. If this player, for instance, has got the ball over here now, they've been passed to, that's fine. We just keep coming back to try and block them from our own goal. If this player gets the ball, then it's easier for us to get across and try and tackle them before they go to goal. If though we were in a position, if I reset that again, if we were to stay in relative our positions and run straight back into these no-go areas, less danger areas really from a defending perspective, then what happens is suddenly we're outnumbered and we're leaving the goal open. We're leaving our goalkeeper exposed in this area. If we reset that, and this player's got the ball, by going back into our triangle, into our no-go zone, we can then start to go after them. Even if this player comes over here, that's fine. We can sprint back and get there. We're trying to narrow down how much space he got and ultimately defend this area. So that's what I want you to think about this week, and think about defending. And when you're coming back, you're not always thinking about trying to tackle the player, you're thinking about defending your own goal. Yes, if you've got an opportunity, you tackle them, but when you're in this position, when you're outnumbered, you want to get back. You want to get back and try and defend the goal. Once they get into this no-go area here where they can shoot from, it's easier to shoot from, then we would go and engage and try and attack. But because this player's come back in this V shape, it means that they can, if they want to, come across, and if this player gets past you, they're in a position to try and tackle them. So that's what we call the defending the V. It's this shape here, going back towards our own goal, rather than, as a defender, rather than staying out wide and leaving your whole goal here, this danger zone, exposed. So that's your homework this week, just to look at that and think about that and take that into your next match that we have, whenever that may be. Okay. Thanks everybody, hope you're having a good day. Bye bye.